Minnesota.
Put the ball in the air, and off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. Tyreek Hill set to return it. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
This is Derrick Henry. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. 2nd and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards. That one good for 12 yards. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
Defense was thinking run, and they're dealt a pass of just under 20 yards.
First down.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And they'll get him down right about the 20.
Sanders on the carry.
There to stop him, Terrell Edmonds.
Down at the 20-yard line.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. Short of the first down marker at the Vikings' 13-yard line. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation.
And it's 3rd down.
He can run for it, and he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A 13-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Defensively, they told us that the top priority was defending option plays this week, but here on the very first drive, the defense broke down a bit.
It certainly did, and it's really not a surprise because defending option football is difficult. You have to think too much. Most of the time, you just react to what you see and you play fast. Here you're reacting, you're processing. Do I have the back? Do I have the quarterback? Who do I take? Do I take out a blocker? And next thing you know, he's in the end zone.
25-yard line.
The first carry now for Adrian Peterson. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
It's on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 34-yard line.
From the gun, Gannon. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. Give him 3 yards there on the first down pickup.
I haven't met a football team yet that runs the ball successfully that doesn't talk about having an attitude to be a running football team, right? You got to be able to put your nose in there, smell where the first down sticks are, and get there.
And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
He was taken down by...
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
At the 46-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 1.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Steelers 7, Vikings nothing.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff down to McCaffrey. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
On the carry.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find.
Yeah, he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Stephon Diggs, 29 yards. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And this one through the uprights and good.
That ties the game at 7. Dan Bailey to kick off for Minnesota.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Tyreek Hill on the return. And he takes this near the 25, just a little. Pass there, call it the 26.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Here's Sanders. He's got a 1st down and then some inside the 40. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A big play there. 51 yards. And the Steelers have taken the lead.
We know it's primarily a passing league now, but anytime a runner breaks one like that, you've got to have a secondary that can find a way to him and find a way to get him on the ground. Absent of that, he's going to find the end zone every time.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. The veteran Stephon Gilmore able to break that one up. They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun. Gannon looking again for Diggs, and this time he's got it. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 41-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Up from his linebacker spot, Deion Jones making the play. 2nd and 9.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the gun, Gannon. Flush to his right. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. After the interception, here's Jackson. Looking for Sanders, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
Certainly feels like the classic second guess, but let's be honest about it. They had a chance going to halftime with the lead. Why did they take a chance with a throw there? I don't understand that.
Well, that's what I'm wondering. And now this defense has to try to protect that lead going into the locker room. He'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 12 yards there. First down, Vikings. Operating from the gun. Gannon. That'll be complete to Cook. Give him 7 on the play, and it'll make it 2nd down. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. A quick throw to be caught by Diggs. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
Yard line.
So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. They'll run for it with Peterson. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. Second and goal from the 1. From the gun, Gannon. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. And McCaffrey in the final seconds of the first half. And the Vikings have tied it. They can grab the lead with a PAT. And this puts them on top by a penny. It's 14-13.
Makes the score Vikings 14, Steelers 13. Dan Bailey to kick off.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. And they'll watch this one fall in the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
And just a yard to go here on second down. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. Steps away to his left. Now he'll pull it down. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. And they got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
And 2.
Operating from the gun. Gannon. And he's able to find Diggs. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
47-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Gannon. It's complete to Diggs. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. Now he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. On the tackle, Tyrann Mathieu.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Throw over the middle, taken in. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 23. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. First down, here's a run with Peterson. And they get it inside the 10 at the 8. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3.
Fletcher Cox on
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
On 2nd down, Peterson. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead. Solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Dan Bailey to kick off for Minnesota.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Here's the dangerous Tyreek Hill. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Trying for Sanders, but this is intercepted. Picked off around the 37. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. They'll run with Peterson. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
2nd and goal.
Off the bootleg. Gannon. They'll roll him out right. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. From the gun, Gannon. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
4th down and goal.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And Bailey able to knock it through. And that will give them a 12-point lead. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points. So
6-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no? You just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Now a pass that's taken in by Hill. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 11 yards there. 1st down.
1st down, Steelers.
They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. It's caught by Sanders. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 10 more there and another 1st down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Play action. It's Jackson. Tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. It's a gain of 34.
Pittsburgh.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. DeForest Buckner with a sack, the former number 7 overall pick. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith.
Good job. Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey, and he will forge his way forward only up to the 2-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, he got what he could there, just trying to move forward and gain a little bit of yardage and create some space. You know the pressure is going to be tough defensively.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. Oh, he's got a little daylight. He's at the 50, the 40, past the 20, 10, touchdown, Vikings. Christian McCaffrey, 98 yards, and the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's their motivation, because if it's me, I'm thinking about pulling on the reins a little bit. But for them, I don't think it's in their DNA. It's not their head coach's makeup at all. I think his opinion is, you stop us. We're not supposed to pull back ourselves.
And that one makes this a 19-point game.
Makes the score Vikings 32, Steelers 13.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. The dangerous Hill now to return. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.